San Francisco's long-awaited Central Subway has its soft opening this weekend, connecting Chinatown to the rest of the subway system. But is it a bumpy ride ahead for the project that has some hail it as an economic lifeline, but others are calling it a boondoggle. Our media partner, the San Francisco Standard, has a new article on its website taking a close look at the promises and problems of the Central Subway. Joining us live now is the Standard staff reporter, Sarah Wright. Sarah, welcome back to the show.
Thank you so much.
So it's finally opening. Give us the 411 on how service is going to look in the beginning, like how many stations, where are they, how frequently the trains will run.
Yeah, so the Central Subway is finally opening this weekend, but it is a soft launch. So for the time being, it's only going to be open on weekends, and it's only going to be running for free. Trains are expected to run about every 12 minutes in between the 4th and King Station all the way up to Chinatown. So residents who want to take a little ride and see it for themselves can head out this weekend for the first time.
Okay, how long have they been building this?
Well, so the project was first incepted all the way back in 1990s. And that's because the 1989 Loma Prieta earthquake really cut off Chinatown from the rest of San Francisco's downtown because of the Embarcadero Freeway coming down. And so it's been a really long time coming on this project. And there have been a few delays along the way. So the project has run into some hurdles. There was even a fire, some water damage, and some issues with some contractors. So it's about 4 years behind schedule at this point.
So some of the hurdles were, natural disasters or things that happen beyond anyone's control. But there are also some things that many thought were self-inflicted that were kind of indicative of San Francisco politics. Can you talk about some of those?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, people have been criticizing the SFMTA, which is the transit agency that oversees these types of large-scale projects, for mismanaging big projects like this one. There was also the Van Ness BRT project, which was way behind schedule and way over budget. But the thing is that when you talk to folks at transit agencies all across the country, they're facing the same struggles of not having enough money or having money that's constricted to certain phases of projects. And so that's a big constraint in the US generally. But in San Francisco, we feel it really strongly because our transit needs so many upgrades. It's falling into disrepair because we haven't had quite enough budget within the transit agency. So we're really feeling it on these big projects.
Right. Okay. So, now that it's completed, I know it's still soft opening, full opening in January, but is Chinatown excited? Do they believe that this is the kind of boost they need for the economy?
Absolutely. So I was at the soft opening of the Chinatown Rose Pack Station in late October, and the energy was so excited. There was, art that was being unveiled. There were live music performances, a lot of really key movers and shakers within the Chinatown community that made this project happen are saying, finally, it's coming to fruition. We're going to see it happen. And just watching people kind of explore the stations and go up and down the stairs was really fun to see, all of this money and all of this time finally be open to the folks that work so hard on it.
Is there any worry that it's opening at a time when the economy is kind of contracting, with job losses and remote work, that maybe the ridership may suffer?
Absolutely. So, Muni has not recovered from the pandemic, especially on its metro or subway lines. And so that is a real concern. The transit agency hasn't been super, it hasn't been super willing to estimate the expected ridership for this line so far because they just don't know how many people are going to be taking it every day, especially since remote work is still very popular and the downtown core hasn't really come back to life. So I think that's where a lot of the criticism of this project is coming from is, this was designed for a pre-pandemic era. And today, just how many people are trying to get downtown every day kind of remains up in the air.
All right, we'll see how it goes. Sarah Wright, thank you so much. Appreciate it.